Enter my lair. I will welcome the entertainment. An inferno awaits you.
Olá pessoal, estamos aqui de volta com o David Brevik, que é um dos grandes responsáveis pelo segundo lançamento, né, do jogo Marvel Heroes, que está acontecendo aqui na Comic Con Experience. Mas o Brevik também tem um grande histórico também de ter feito já o famoso, né, já o jogo Diablo pela Blizzard, né?
I created Diablo, and the original, I was a programmer and designer on the first Diablo 1, and as well as Diablo 2, and I was also president of Blizzard North. During the development of Diablo 3, I left about 2 years into the development, year and a half into the development of Diablo 3, I left the company, and so after I left, they changed the design and they did something different than I was designing for Diablo 3.
Diablo 1, ele foi, digamos assim, uma surpresa imediata para as pessoas, assim, um jogo assim que fez um grande sucesso que levou ao segundo ou terceiro. Então assim, ele esperava de cara ter o sucesso que teve no primeiro Diablo.
No, you know, when we made the game that we wanted to make, it had nothing to do with wanting to be successful. It was, we hoped that maybe it could sell 10,000 copies, and if it did, maybe we could make a second one. If we really, you know, buckled down, we might be able to make number 2. But then it turned out to be a much more successful game than we were very lucky, and it was a big hit, and so that made it easy to make a second one.
Rockets an aim and shooting's my game. Where's a Groot when you need one?
I am Groot. I am Groot.
Yes, yes.
E aí teve o surgimento do lançamento da primeira versão, né, do jogo Marvel Heroes. A gente sabe que tem alguns elementos que até se parecem com o jogo, só que é um jogo em MMO, né? E aí eu queria saber o seguinte: que tipo de elementos ele tirou de Diablo para já trabalhar por Marvel Heroes ser um sucesso?
You want some of this?
Ronin warrior successfully dispatched.
In your face? Woohoo! Take that, you son of a schlag. Bring them all on.
Asgardian Loki defeated.
Nova Corps, light them up. Feel the power of the Nova Force.
A lot of the basic gameplay we took from Diablo. How you move around, you know, click to move and clicking on the bad guys and attacking them, and that kind of interface we used, as well as how we make random levels and how we do random items and how rare random items are and what types of random items to make. So like all of those lessons that we learned when we were making Diablo applied to how we set up the game to make Marvel Heroes. So the basis and the gameplay for Marvel Heroes is very similar to Diablo.
Uma outra coisa que eu percebo agora que é diferente é que o Diablo ele tinha sempre os personagens, umas castas muito bem definidas. Já com a Marvel ele tem uma infinidade de personagens e alguns que ainda nem foram, nem surgiram ainda no jogo, né? E aí é o seguinte, esse contraste aí, qual o impacto que tem pra ele trabalhar com tantos diferentes personagens e dar a característica deles para os fãs perceberem que aquele é o personagem da Marvel.
Mightiest of all mutants, you will pay for mutant kind.
That was some of the fun of what we were doing. I liked, one of the reasons I wanted to do this game is I wanted to get away from doing traditional fantasy classes of warrior and wizard and rogue and all that you see in almost every game. And that's what was intriguing about, you know, how do you define what Hulk is, or how do you define what Iron Man is, or Black Widow, or whatever. You know, we wanted to make sure that we were kind of breaking the mold on how different classes could play. And I think that we've done a really good job of this lately. Characters like Rogue is a character that we just added to Marvel Heroes. And in the Marvel Universe, she can touch characters and steal their powers. And that's what she can do in our game. So she can go and she can take a power from any boss or any other player in the entire game. So there's hundreds and hundreds of powers that she can customize her character with. And that's unlike any other character class in any action RPG ever. So I think that in a lot of ways it gives us new ways to look at making character classes and what is interesting, and that's been a lot of fun.
E eu queria saber também o seguinte, qual é a relação dele com a Marvel em si, para que mantenha a fidelidade, se existe uma equipe de acompanhamento para dizer como os personagens são, e até mesmo se a gente sabe que alguns personagens ele tem vozes, né? Como é que é também essa seleção das vozes para cada personagem? O que ele percebe? Ele tem uma equipe própria ou é a Marvel que fica, digamos assim, policiando
Nova
isso?
Centurion Prime activated.
Nova's back, baby.
I am better than ever.
You're flocking toast.
So they don't have too many strict rules that we have to apply to. We have to make sure that the character looks like it's supposed to look. You know, that they have the right colors, and then, you know, if they have a symbol on their chest, it has to be the right size and things like that. So that's one kind of rule that they have with their costumes. But and then the powers that they have to make sense for the character. They can't just be, oh, Spider-Man can teleport or something like that. We can't do things like that, but we can give them, you know, as long as the powers are the same and they look right, those are really the only rules. As far as the voice and, you know, what they look like, what their costumes are, and even designing some of their powers, they give us a lot of freedom in that. We want to go out though, and we said, Marvel, give us a list of voice actors that have done this particular character in animation or movies or things like that. Like, for instance, we have the person that does Agent Coulson. We have the real actor that did that in the movies. He does the voice in the game, and so we try to make it as authentic of a Marvel product as possible. We have Brian Michael Bendis that wrote the story. We have, you know, we pick and choose people from all over that have done, that are really popular people in the Marvel universe, actors and writers and artists and everything to make a really Marvel-like experience.
You gotta take action. I am notorious for a reason.
We prefer to do a lot. When we're doing movie stuff, then we have to get a lot more approvals from Marvel. So if we're gonna do, let's say, a villain from a movie, then we have to make sure that it gets approved not only by Marvel but by the cinematic guys and like the artists on that team. So there's a lot more steps or whatever. So we like to do the comic stuff more often because we have a little bit more liberty with what we're doing. So, but we do have both. We have, you know, Guardians of the Galaxy we put in. Star-Lord has his movie costume, and Rocket and Groot they have their looks. But Gamora, for instance, looks like she does in the comics, not in the movies. So we kind of mix and match what we do and what's easiest and what's timely for us.
Então, no fim, eu queria que vocês falassem um pouco dessa nova versão que está sendo lançada aqui na Comic Con Experience. O que é que tem a mais que está para chegar agora aqui para os brasileiros? O que é que você teria para dizer?
We shall fight together for the greater good.
We can definitely use your talents.
So the game came out in the US about a year and a half ago, and then this last summer we rebranded it Marvel Heroes 2015 because it changed so much that we wanted people to come back and take another look. And it's been very effective for us. And now we're kind of taking the product globally, and we're going into new territories. Brazil's our first territory that we're going after. We think that it's a great place to go, and we're translating into Brazilian Portuguese, and so you'll be able to play in your own native language, and then we will accept Brazilian currency in our free-to-play model. So this is our first push, and we're here at the Comic-Con experience to kind of promote the fact that this is now going to be a live product here in Brazil, and will be tailored to this audience.
Você já sentiu a repercussão do jogo, pelo que foi mostrado aí nas primeiras pessoas?
Yeah, the player feedback has been wonderful. A lot of people are very excited about the product and having a lot of fun. In fact, some of the people were there on the computers for several hours before we had to kind of kick them off. So I think that there's been really positive feedback, and we hope that everybody enjoys it. It's free, so everybody should give it a try.
Thank you for the interview, David. Hope you enjoy the Coco.
I have been. I've been enjoying it a lot. Thank you.